everybody. Whoop, just give me a second. I have a little sound problem. There we go. It's going to be better this way. Hi, it's Michel T Dallaire from Cyber Care Academy. I hope you're doing great today. And I welcome you to the Cyber Care Café of September 8th, 2024. And yeah, I'm just gonna give a chance to everybody to 1, 2, 3. Oh, just having a little technical problem. I can't hear you anymore. There you go. Okay, twice the charm. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna give a few more seconds for you guys to connect. Also, if you arrive in the channel, just say hello, so I'm going to know you're there. I'm going to be able to welcome you properly. We're on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. We're going to be on TikTok and Facebook someday, but I need more likes, so please share. I'm pretty certain that that could be helpful or insightful for a lot of people, so don't hesitate. Today I'm gonna have a more pleasant subject than maybe the other weeks who were more like a deep and hard subject about cyber intimidation and cyber violence, cyber bullying. So this week we're gonna talk about something funny that happened and that was not originally the article I was supposed to do this week, but I changed my mind because of something that happened to a friend of mine on Facebook, and I thought, oh, that's so funny, I have to do an article about this. And so I made something short. It doesn't cover everything, but it covers a lot, and I thought it was funny. Like I wanted to share this to you. So what I'm going to do to start this subject, we're going to go right away in the presentation. So there it is. It's not magic why ads follow you. It's not. It's really not. I'm gonna tell you why. So have you ever feel like your phone is eavesdropping on you? You mentioned needing storage space, and next thing you know, ads of warehouses are all over your screen. Don't worry, it's not tech companies creeping on your conversations. It's actually a little something called tracking pixels. It's not magic, just marketing. And when I'm talking about pixels, I'm not talking about the ones on your screen. I'm really talking about something that they named this way because that's a one-by-one image that generates information. So I'm going to cover this. I'm going to mostly talk about the Facebook pixel, but this kind of technology exists on so many marketers, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and a lot of them are using it. But I'm going to focus on the Facebook pixel and Google Analytics because they are some of the most used and known that you may have seen something about it sometimes and just not even know what that was. So what happened? What brought me to the inspiration to write this article? Okay, so a friend, and she knew what was going on. She just wanted to make a funny post on Facebook. So she said, oh my God, I was looking for warehouses, and now I went on some websites, and now I see warehouses everywhere on my Facebook on my phone. So that is not magic, and that's what I'm gonna talk about today. And sometimes and I'm gonna talk also how to kind of protect yourself about this, because there's a lot of false information that are shared everywhere, and I want to clarify this. And you might not agree with what I'm saying. Like, if you don't agree, don't worry, I'm not going to be mad. Just send me your questions. Even if you're listening to a replay of this We're on all kind of platforms. So don't worry, send me a message and I'll be glad to answer to it, or maybe learn something myself. Like, I may do mistakes. That happens because technology changes all the time. So, but what I'm saying is pretty accurate. Okay, so what's happening is, let's say I'm a warehouse company, and what I want to do is have more people coming on my site. One thing we were doing in the old days is we were putting an ad on websites, and there could be some like parameters on the URL of that link, and we would know if the image has been shown on a website, and then we would know if you clicked on it. That was the old days. That's still in use today. Don't be mistaken by that. It's still used today. But what's new is that some company created some scripts that you don't even have to see the advertisement, or click on it to be matched with the fact that you are interested in that kind of product. Because, well, we're gonna agree on the fact that if you go on a website about warehouses, it's because you have something to do in that website and you are interested maybe to know more about the product, or maybe use the services of or buy the product. So you don't go just by mistakes on websites usually. So what's happening is, I don't know if you've seen, sometimes you go on websites and there's a little chat box at the bottom, and sometimes some of these chat box are with Facebook. Let's say I'm still that warehouse company. I have my own website, and I also have a professional Facebook page. So what I can do is add this little script for a chat box on my at the bottom of my page, and what it's gonna do is, when I put the parameters in it, it's gonna recognize my website. It's gonna know that I'm because I programmed it. I say that I'm offering warehouses services, and then on the Facebook, I put my information or my ID about my professional Facebook page. So that links my page with my Facebook. Now, what's gonna happen as a user is that when a user comes by, he's gonna and he has Facebook, let's say, and he goes on your website for whatever the reason, maybe he searched in Google or something like that. Then he gets on your website, and he's the script is gonna be started on the page to do the chat box. And what the chat box needs is that you have a Facebook account. If you don't, it's going to offer you to connect to your Facebook account. So let's say you're already connected. So he knows who you are, and he knows where you are most of the time. Not exactly like pinpointing you're at this address specifically, but it will know the country, could know the city or stuff like that. Okay, so it's gonna interconnect both, and the chat may happen, and it's the same chat box as you would find in the page of Facebook and in your own account of Facebook. So both of you's gonna talk. It's happening in the website, but it's really Facebook. Why I'm talking to you about this, it's because Facebook invented another kind of script called the Facebook Pixel. The Facebook Pixel is a little script that works exactly the same way to recognize who you are as an enterprise and as your Facebook Pro page, and it's going to recognize the person going on a website with his Facebook account. So it's going to link both together, and you don't have to see an advertisement and you don't have to click on anything. It's just going to do that automatically. So what's happening here is that once this is started, Facebook is going to record in your account and in the account of my company of warehouses. It's going to tell, hey, there's someone here who likes warehouses, is interested in warehouses. Then it's going to record also on your side of your account. It's going to tell, okay, this person is interested in warehouses. And that's where the magic begins. Well, when I say magic, not necessarily in the fun kind of way, but in the strange kind of way. Okay, so it's gonna, let's say I'm still that warehouse company and I decided to buy advertisement on Facebook to offer my services. So I can say I globally make my ad, but it's going to cost you a lot and it's going to give not that much. But you can say, hey, show my ads to people who are interested in warehouses and that maybe are only just 100 kilometers max around my address of enterprise, because my type of service, people that are farther won't use it. So what's going to happen is that Facebook is going to start to generate the ads. It's going to look on all the accounts that went on a website about warehouses that had the pixel on it. And it's going to start to show the ads to that person. So if you went on the website of the person and people bought advertisement for warehouses services, this is going to connect together and you're going to start to have all the advertisement about that. And that's how you do targeted advertisement. So it's going to show you stuff that you are interested in. It's not magic. And since it's written in your Facebook account, okay, that's why you may have looked at the warehouses on your computer, but then you see the advertisement on your phone. It's because it's in the Facebook account. It's not about the machine you used to go on the Facebook or to go on a website and have the pixel. So this technique is also used by Google Analytics. It's going to add some information and stuff in the page, and it's going to know that your IP address is from that specific place, and it's going to mark you down as liking this kind of stuff. And it's going to give information also to the company who installed the Google Analytics to give him some information about your location and whatever. Like if they can connect you to another type of account about Google that you used another moment in your life, and it was still with the same maybe computer or same Google account that you're connected in or stuff like that. These links are memorized and it's going to connect. And if they know more about you, it's going to give that marketer more information. Sometimes it's hidden, sometimes it's not. So it depends how you do your settings on your privacy. So that's how it happens. You don't have to actually click on anything. It's just going to be done automatically. So how can you I'm just going to look at the article. Let's say I just want to make sure I didn't forget about anything. I invite you to go look the article and read them, because you're going to find maybe other information that I may not have covered today. And don't worry, send me questions if you have any. Even if it's a replay, I'm going to be glad to try and help you. So, yeah, it's keeping sometimes also general statistics and information. It's not about like, hi, John, but this Facebook user is looking at warehouses. It's more the type of information that is saved. So, yeah, it's not just Facebook. So, yeah. Looking at, yeah, let's say I was looking for a cruise, and then I go on some websites. These websites are going to use the Facebook pixel or any other type of pixel, and then what's going to happen? I'm going to start to see advertisement about cruises. So what can you do about it? There's stuff you can do, but not everything is ever going to work all the time at 100%. And here I want to cover some browsers that do advertisement like Safari and all kind of stuff like that, who tell you that you are not tracked and you are not this or that. This is half true. It's gonna try and block most of them, but it can't block everything, and it cannot block something that you agreed on. And sometimes we agree on stuff without knowing it, in the way that we don't read. When you install software and they say they have a license, and you have to check the little box to say, yeah, I agree with the terms and conditions. Have you ever read them? I don't think so. Most people don't. Like 99% of people don't. And the small 1% is not really that big. There's just a few people that's gonna read them thoroughly, or they're gonna go and read them back if something happens. But most of the time, we don't read them because it's boring. So we agree on stuff. We agree on cookies. We agree on all kind of things like that, and that's gonna make these pixels and analytics work. One thing, some people are confused with not having tracking and the notion that nobody will know on what website you went, and that is totally not true. If you use regular internet without anything to mask, like proxies and VPN and a combination of both, your internet provider records all of this. And that can be used even with investigations and stuff like that. They are allowed to go and get that information. So if you want to hide from that, you have to combine multiple techniques and not just take Safari and think, oh, that's great, I'm not tracked anymore, I'm not followed, even in the privacy mode. So that's totally not true. You absolutely have to use a VPN to have a tunnel inside your tunnel, and you must make sure you're using HTTPS on the websites. You have to make sure that you use some extensions to block the tracking, even if they say the browser is secured, because that's not 100% true. So and even sometimes I've seen a lot of websites having the cookie script where you accept, or let's say you reject and you don't want any cookie to be used. But sometimes we use some technologies that are not under our control. And let's say, for example, sometimes you want to have some fancy logos on your website. And I'm not saying this company is doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to give an example because that's the one that's crossing my mind. So don't be alarmed by this. Has nothing to do with them. I'm just giving an example. A Phantasm. It's really cool. We use them to make icons on websites and make it more nice to the eye. So let's say they changed the way they link the website, and we didn't realize it because it changed after we created our cookie script. So this website is keeping some sort of information, not really that much, but some sort. And they changed the way they work. It may happen that I will not know about it. So my cookie script will not perfectly work for that specific library. So that can happen. It's just an example. Phantasm is not doing anything wrong. Don't worry. It's just my imagination doing an example. Okay, so that's why you have to watch out about a cookie script. It doesn't mean it's gonna work 100% of the time, and that's polluting the internet. That was well, to my point of view, that was not the right way to do this when it's been invented to protect privacy. But well, the internet is what it is. We try to patch around something that was badly built in the first place. So, and we would need to do a new internet that and start from scratch and create something new. That would be great, and we could, from that point, create something that is more secure. But that's never gonna happen. I don't see it happening in years. And trying to fix the one that is here is gonna be always patch over patch over patch. There's always a workaround, and companies are good, and hackers, white hat hackers, are really good to find that too. So what can I say? Marketers, marketers also will find work around everything. So, well, we try to do our best to secure to the best of our knowledges, but that changes almost every day. So it's going crazy. If you don't agree with me, send the information, but I'm telling you, what you think is happening and what's really happening is two different things. And the laws is another thing, and that's it. Um, that's what I wanted to talk about. What you can do about it is change, like I said, privacy settings on Facebook. Like maybe if you don't want, but not only Facebook, but anything, if you want with this company to not be, not having targeted ad, well, you're gonna have ads anyway, but they are gonna be just general ads, and maybe it's not gonna fit what you need. It's less interesting, but at the same time, that's a way to protect yourself. It's just advertisement. They don't know nothing about you. They just send them and hope for the best. There are browsers extensions. You can use proxies and VPNs and stuff like that. It's a combination of techniques that's going to help you protect yourself from these information that are transferred to these marketers from without your knowledge, or, well, it's not that much without your knowledge. It's just because we don't care enough about what we should know. That's where there's a difference. Well, that's how it works. I hope you learned something today, and that's it. If you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to send me your questions, even if it's a replay. We're on multiple platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok. Am I forgetting? YouTube. Our own website, cybercareacademy.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our blog or a newsletter. We're going to send you every week the article. And if there are emergencies that you should be warned about, and me, I'm not covering enterprise cybersecurity. I'm covering families and residential cybersecurity. So it's really important to see the difference here. Most of my stuff is free. I also have some courses that and a community that is not free, but is really interesting if you want to help your family, help learn more, not only about the technical side, but also about the psychological side. And what I want to do is make the internet better, help the psychology behind that, break the myths, and hope to a better day over the internet. So thank you so much for being here, for watching this this podcast. And yeah, talking about podcasts, we're also on Acast for those who want to listen to it without the images. That happens for all the articles. We are on Acast. I think that's pronounced. I'm not sure. But you'll find all the links on our website, cybercareacademy.com. Well, that's it. I'm Michel T Dallaire from Cyber Care Academy, and I hope to see you next week, 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time, for another Cyber Care Cafe. Ciao, ciao.